this was the most interesting question I've ever been asked, and it totally pertains to this. So the student who was an aspiring, engineer producer said to me, "Can I produce music for other people if I don't play an instrument or if I can't sing?" So I'm going to put that one on the table right now for you guys.
If you can communicate with other people, then you can, because you could bring a guitar player in and tell them play this, or if you can communicate what you need to get going.
I have a totally different opinion.
I think that prior to the last 2 years, probably not, but I think that the way that technology has gotten so easy, the way that technology is built up at this point, as long as you can understand a real basic sense of music theory, and like you just look it up. I mean, there are tons of YouTube online courses about that stuff. If you can understand a basic sense of music theory, yes, you can.
But if you don't have the ear, then that's a problem.
Then that's the problem. That's the problem.
Well, there's the
you
whole.
have to at least have the ear for
there's
it.
the whole what is good.
Yeah, true.
I mean, there's no rules.
There's no rules.
It's art.
It's another subjective thing.
Right. Yeah.
But I guess
Sorry, we have Yoko Ono for this reason.
To get to a high level, though,
I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
Like some people love it. Some
I don't know.
Don't.
So here's what I can't fathom in my mind. If you're an engineer sitting on the other side of the glass and you have a vocalist here, maybe you have multi vocals, maybe you have a trio of vocals. If you don't know that the alto is doubling the tenor, how can you help them complete the chord in the chord that they're singing? And those are the things that I would challenge.
That's producer
people.
versus engineer, though.
Yeah, that's true. Because you could engineer.
There's the guy that can capture it
Yeah.
and not have an opinion.
And I know several. engineers that are technically sound, and they can tell you whatever frequency you play them. They can tell you what it is by ear. Technically, they can dial in a compressor that's going to be perfect for every vocal. But if they had to tell you if the soprano or the alto is singing the incorrect note, they would have no clue. They can't even hear it.
Should that fall on the engineer, though, or should that fall on the singer? Because, I mean, I agree, but at the same time, like, if the singers don't know what they're doing, like,
I would argue that that person that's engineering that session has a session that was booked for that person that is recording this. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And you better know, why are you taking the session? If we have to rely on software, or if we have to rely on some kind of technological thing.
I understand.
So that doesn't mean that it's not possible.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. It is possible. Is it
practical?
It would be
Practical
better
or probable?
Yeah, it'd be better to not do that.
At least learning piano.
Would it sound, or just your interval, like just hearing intervals, like just a basic ear training course can do that. And
so the answer to that question is a lot of things.
It is.
It's like, no, you don't have to know anything about music, and you can punch the buttons and hit record and capture anything you want.
It's the thing about recording is that this isn't plumbing, right? Yeah. Like, we can all argue about what our favorite tools are, our favorite monkey wrenches and epoxies and PVC pipes, but there is a standard and rules and regulation around plumbing. We make art. We have a very analytical view as engineers of art, which is a very subjective, fluid thing that has no boundaries and no rules and no nothing. So it's like, there is no right answer.
Except being at -5 LUFS to get on the radio.
Bingo. That's the only thing that matters is -5 lifts.
Oh, my God.
To get on the radio.
Whatever you do, make sure it ends there.